our feature presentation.
I know I gotta raise them down, because they call it to switch. Go ahead, cause I know I gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise the Lord, come on and praise the Lord. Come on and give it praise the God they call it to
Switch my old status that's from sinner to saint. As winners we can't live by the picture they paint, because they know that all the inner is taint. So we must live out our lives with a sense of restraint.
It is another great day here on the W Pop. This your boy Red, host of the RH3 Show. Welcome to another episode, another drive time between 2 and 3 right here on W Pop. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing great. We got a great show playing for you today. Matter of fact, we just don't have too much of anything, but we're going to just ride along and roll right along our hour together. So just sit back, relax, and buckle your seatbelt. It is time for the RH3 Show. I'll be back.
Hey, this is Quayla.
This is DJ Nicholas, gospel reggae artist from Kingston, Jamaica.
You are listening to my boy Red with the RH3 Show.
And you're listening to the RH3 Show.
Right here on the #1 inspirational station for heart and soul music, WPOP Radio.
Keep it locked. Yo!
Yes, you just heard from William Murphy with Arise, Oh God, and take your place. Take your place, as well as Kelly Price with Grateful Every Time. Y'all, this broadcast is going to be really not really hard for me to do, but at this moment, I'm just not, emotionally, I'm not feeling my best. I'm be perfectly honest with you, emotionally, I'm not feeling my best. I'll tell y'all that in my Inside Scoop of the Red segment. You know, it's really tough because I'll talk about all of that again during my Real Talk with Red segment, and which is going to be short, so I'm going to tell y'all right now that's going to be, short. I'm just going to give you that, some news of that, as well as some other news that's taking place. Good Morning America, they're in the news again. I believe it's Good Morning America, but anyway, some morning news. What else do we have for you? The new Bad Boy 2, I think it's Bad Boy 2, 3, 4, 8, 20, 30, whatever. I'm going to be talking about that. What else do we have in the news? I forgot. But anyway, like I said, we got just a little low-key show going on today, and we're going to keep it like that. Plus, got some Ask Red letter or two, and then I have feedback from the other Ask Red letter that you heard on Tuesday. So we're going to recap that and read a new letter. And if we don't, we have time just to play great music or whatever, whoop to bop. But anyway, here is Nina Taylor with This Week in Gospel News, and I'll be back with the Inside Scoop with Red.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Want the latest news regarding the TV, movies, sports, politics, and music industry? It is time for the Inside Scoop with Red, right here on the RH3 Show.
Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
That's right, it's the Inside Scoop with Red, where I give you my honest, my unscripted opinion on today's world and entertainment news, in TV, sports, and politics. You know, I I just give it to you. You know, whatever. Sometimes it maybe ruffle some feathers, whatever. But I give you my opinion, and you know, hey, I give you your opportunity to give your opinion as well. I always tell you, hey, look, y'all, comment below, comment, do whatever, comment. Y'all, I'm going to ahead and get this report over and done with. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret with the RH3 Show. I pre-record the broadcast between no later than 12 to at least a good hour before it airs. It airs at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But if I'm not in the actual studio, I will pre-record the broadcast from 12 hours to an hour up until the show airs. Meaning that, I'm going to give y'all a little behind. If the show airs Tuesday at 2 p.m., I would have either completed the show between 2 a.m. Tuesday up until 12:30 or 1 o'clock p.m. Tuesday. Get it? Okay, with that being said, early Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning, I completed the broadcast, whatever, and about 3 o'clock Tuesday morning, I was, got up, did my usual, got some water, used the bathroom, got on my phone. I noticed that a mutual friend of ours had posted, his picture and said that the little bit of sunshine that he had in his life is now gone. And like I said, it was a mutual friend between me and Antwon. And so this mutual friend was a former co-worker, but a friend, a great friend to him. And so who I'm speaking on is I called him Sir Antwon, but Antwon Jackson, who was Wendy Williams' hairstylist, her quote wigologist. Antwon was a native of Durham, North Carolina, Bull City, baby. A native of North Carolina, in Durham, and he has a testimony that how he would tell how he got to New York and how he fought to make it to where he is now. And y'all, during his fighting and going back and forth to New York, he still was the same person. He wasn't like somebody that was, had made it big and then just forgot everybody in his town. Everybody in Durham loved Antwon. Everybody in Durham was very fond of Antwon. Everybody who came in contact was very fond of Antwon, like myself. I met him once at, in Concord Mills Mall in Concord, and then, just became friends with him on Facebook back in 2012. And like I said, I really didn't know him like that, but I was glad to meet him, and I was glad to know his personality. And y'all hear me periodically talk about this, but y'all know as big of a fan I am of Wendy Williams, and no, she's not an idol. I don't worship her, none of that. No. I'm just a really big fan of hers, and I followed her from when she came back to New York on BLS up until where she at now, and to see her from where she came from and to know her story even farther from when I met her, even before that, I just, I really respect her struggle and her come up or whatever. But back to Antwon, y'all. Like I said, being a fan of Wendy's, I would watch her after show, which is as soon as she walk out those double doors, her cameraman Tristan would be on the camera. Well, her senior web producer, digital producer, whatever his title is at Wendy, But he'll be, or his assistant will be out with a camera and just record for her YouTube channel, and it'd be no more than about, I say, less than 2-3 minutes, all the way up to, hey, we gotten, I think, about 20 minutes of one time. But anyway, you know, we've really grown to know and to love Antwon during that after show time, because he was a big staple during the after show. And so, you know, I watched it. I was like, oh, there go Antwon or whatever. You know, I've been knowing him. He was working there since 2010 or whatnot. But like I said, we've grown to know Antwon and grown to love him, and grown to, you know his personality. And he, you know, I'm gonna hurry up and finish this story. It's just that the point is, why I'm so sad about hearing his passing is the dude was a really good, down to earth, great personality, and I'm really hurting for, you know, his son. His son lost his mother. If I know that story correctly, he lost his mother and now his father, and it's you know, his son's Antwon, and you know, it's named after his dad, but his dad is, you know, of course, Antwon. But anyway, it's just really sad because it's really sudden and shocking, and I don't think they have a really pinpoint reason of his death. But just continue to keep everybody who came across him in prayer, because, you know, Antwon didn't meet a stranger, as the cliche statement says. So continue to keep Wendy in prayer. Continue to keep their staff in prayer, because they you know, hitting this loss pretty hard. Continue to keep his family, his significant other, his son, everybody, his friends, everybody in Durham in prayer. You know, they really lost a really tough, cool dude. You know, they really lost a tough, cool dude, and I, you know, learned from Antwon, you know, because he has some like I said, he had a very powerful statement, but he also, you know, he always said, how bad do you want it? And, you know, meaning that whatever you're striving for, how bad do you want it? You know, if you want it bad enough, you're going to work for it. You're going to work for it. You're going to do whatever it takes to get to where you need to do. And that's, you know, I'm going to always live from that and remember that when it comes to me pressing and pushing for me to be on top with this radio game. And I'm going to say this really this time. I'm not like one of those preachers that says, I'll be finished just a moment, or this is my last scripture, or I'm getting ready to close, and then 20 minutes later you're done. But I really am about to say this, and I'm really be complete. But he said at a, I think it's a hairstyling conference that he was at one point, what was I saying? Okay, I was saying something about Antwon. It was, how bad do you want it? As well as, what was that? Saying that he said, oh, yes. If you're in the same industry as the same industry, same field as somebody else, look, it's enough room for everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slide on over and let you just come on in. Come on. I don't have to give up my seat. All I have to do is just slide on over and bring you on in. Hey, just remember that, all right? Just remember that. I'll be back with some more Inside Scoop of the Red right here on the RH3 Show. You're listening to the RH3 Show right here on 105.7 W Pop Radio. That's right, y'all. Great things God has in store for me. Hey, great things God has in store for me to do. If I trust and believe by faith, receive great things. Great things God has in store for me. Y'all, that song is high. I'm still trying to get the full song of that. That clip you just heard was, and they don't even have it on iTunes. But anyway, that was my church, Word of Life Family Worship Center, out of Salisbury. That was the choir singing "Great Things God Has in Store for Me." I don't even have the name of the artist who originally did that song, but that's like that song is high. That song is nice. But anyway, we are in the middle of the Inside Scoop with Rand, and this is where I give you my honest, my unscripted opinion on today's world and entertainment news. I have 2 more news reports for you all. Good Morning America. America's Amy Robach apologized for using a racial slur. And she did this on this past Monday, y'all. She hold on, I'll read the article in just a second. This past Monday on the 22nd. But according to People.com, during a segment about Zendaya's rumored role as Mary Jane Watson in Spider-Man Homecoming, Robot said, in quote, "We all know Hollywood has received quite quite a bit of criticism for casting white actors in what might assume should be a role reserved for colored people." Wow. Her using the outdated racial term colored people sparked some immediate backlash, and Robot quickly issued a statement apologizing for her mistake. But yeah, so everybody went in on her. But according to Associated Press, Robach's statement said she meant to use a more modern term, accepted term, people of color, and that the mixed up was a mistake, and that was not at all a reflection of how I feel or speak in my everyday life. Girl, have several seats and goodbye, please. And my next report is coming from lovebscott.com, and this is the Bad Boy 3 gets a new title and a new release date. The third installment of the Bad Boys franchise is coming to theater a little later than expected with a new title. Sony has titled Bad Boys 3 as Bad Boys for Life and is now set for January 12, 2018. Sheesh. It was originally slated for February 2017. But according to Entertainment Weekly, the new title is fitting throwback of 2003 Bad Boys 2, where the star Will Smith tells the cop partner Martin Lawrence, "We ride together, we die together, Bad Boys for Life." The two will reprise a role they debuted in 1995's Bad Boys. Michael Bay directed that movie and the sequel. The Grey's Joe Carnahan is in the director's chair for Bad Boys for Life, not Bay. But Bad Boys for Life had 3 different release dates last year, originally set for February 17, 2017, before shifting to June 2nd, 2017. Now it's back to a winter window. But there's a tangible Bad Boy connection to the new name. Sean Puffy Combs recorded label Bad Boy Records, part of Sony Music. One of his singles, all-time great videos, Bad Boy for Life. Combs appeared in Shake a Tail Feather with Nelly and Murphy Lee. The Billboard #1 hit appeared on Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. Despite the finality of the title Bad Boys for Life, there's no bearing on Bad Boys 4. A source tells EW Bad Boys 4 is currently slated for July 3rd, 2019. So to be honest, if this script isn't good, they can keep it according to bscott.com. That's it for the Inside Scoop with Red. I'll be back for a reprise on the Ask Red letter that I read on Thursday, and I should have enough time to do another one. If not, we're gonna continue to roll on. Like I said, I'll be back in a few. Okay, y'all, we are into our second to the last break. I'm gonna make it quick, real quick, y'all. Before I go to this Ask Red letter from Thursday, I'm gonna call my sister, y'all. Today is her birthday. She turns, how old is Rashonda? She turns, I'm 34. She is 37, 38. Let's call and see. Hold on. Let's see, hold on. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm fine. Please don't say nothing out the way because you are on air.
Why you gotta warn me?
Because W-Pop really is a Christian station and we play inspirational music, so I don't want my listeners or even other administrators and partners to know how ratchet you are. Hello?
The wrong number.
Huh?
I think you have the wrong number.
Girl, bye. I don't have no wrong number.
because I'm not ratchet.
Oh, please. Now let's add liar to the thing. But anyway, I just got to wish you a happy birthday on air.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks. Now what I give?
You have to see me on the first of the month. But anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. No, I'm not doing this for no show, but I'll call you back. I have about 10 minutes left, and I need to finish doing what I'm doing so I can get up out of here.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all, that was my sister. Let me go ahead and pull up this Ask Red letter from Friday. And I'm what I'll do, since I don't have that much time, I will read my previous Ask Red letter, just in case y'all missed it or whatever. And it's not a new, it's an old letter. And again, and also before I go into, shout out to my homegirl, my great friend, my sister Tasha Atkinson. She used to go to my church, and she still called Word of Life her home, because they visit periodically. Haven't visited in a while since April. But we love and we appreciate her and Mama Jackie and Brandon and her aunt Miss Mildred and her grandmother Miss Doris. Hey Sugar, hey Precious. I love when she say that, y'all. But anyway, let's go ahead. She gave me an idea. She chimed in on, she gave her opinion on the letter, and that's what I tell y'all to do. If y'all got any opinion, please chime in and let me know what you think about the letter. But the last letter was about a college student. She was confused about her major. People was telling her not to do this, that, the third, and I gave my opinion on it. And here's what Tasha said. She's like I said, is a good friend of mine, but she personally inboxed me on my personal page on Facebook, and she chimed in, and this is what she said. She said, and for the Ask Red person, I'm not sure what state they're in, but social media directors and marketing pros are looking up in North Carolina start at $80K per year. Also, one can be an independent contractor and be hired by a company who needs help with their social media presence. I was looking to go that route at one point. So, I mean, Ladybug, whatever you are into, regarding your job or whatever, hey, by all means, go. And that's something that I love. At my birthday party last year, y'all had a big shebang. And this next year, April 2017, when I turned 35, y'all come on. Y'all love the party, so y'all gonna be welcome. I'm gonna open an invitation for y'all. I'm gonna celebrate here in North Carolina. I'm also celebrate in Maryland. So, yes, y'all welcome. But what was I saying about the birthday party? Shoot. But it had lost my mind. But anyway, thank you, Tasha. Thank you so much for that input, and thank you for, because like I said, I remember what I said about birthday. I love social media. And at my birthday party, when I turned 30, this is 34. When I turned 33, I didn't have one this year. One of my favorite things that people got on the question was what Red liked to do. So, yeah. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and start planning it as soon as my supervisor get back in on next week, for my regular day job. But anyway, if you need any more advice, if y'all, whoever y'all listening, if y'all need an advice, send in a letter at askrh3@gmail.com. That's ASKRH3 and you know what, y'all, I will be I'll be more than glad to accommodate for you all. So y'all know how much I love y'all. I love y'all immensely. Y'all, this radio thing is my love. And thanks to Antwon, he hold on one second. He said, how bad do you want it? And I want it bad. I want it bad. So I'm gonna close out the broadcast on the next break, and I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, this is the RH3 Show on W Pop. Thank y'all so much for riding with me on today. I appreciate y'all. Y'all helped me get through this somber moment with the announcement of the passing of Antwon. But again, keep him in prayer. Keep Antwon in his prayers. Keep his partner, his significant other, in your prayers. No matter, I will say this, and this is irrelevant, but no matter if he was gay or not, which he was, but no matter about this, and I'm not gonna, y'all already know my stance on that or whatever, but no matter if he was gay or not, people have feelings and people go through things. So just keep his family, keep his son, keep his significant other, keep his partner, whatever you want to call him, in his prayers. Keep his relatives, his friends of Durham, his friends in New York. Keep Wendy, their staff, in prayer. And keep Hadia Barbell, his former boss, in prayer. Keep them all in prayer. Because, like I said, Antwon was a great man. He was a great Great, a great man, in that order. He was a great man, y'all. And, everybody loved him. If you came in contact with Antwon, you came in contact with a jewel. You hear me? But keep his family in prayer. Keep his significant other in prayer. His son, Wendy, everybody I said in prayer, because they are missing him. All right, you guys, it's time for me to jump on out of here. I need to return my call to my sister, and we'll see y'all. It has been a great time. Again, like I always say at the end of my broadcast, I'm gonna try to come up with something new. Starting in September, I may think of some encouraging words or a quote or whatever, something to end out on this broadcast. But as always, know that I love you for real, and always remember to live every day, laugh every moment, and always to love beyond words. Know that I love you for real, and I'm out of here. What's today? Today's Thursday. Continue to, if you missed any of today's show, or you missed Tuesday's show, check me out on replay Tuesday. I mean, not Tuesday, but 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Saturday. You guys, I'm out of here. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta get this stuff worked out, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. And again, We having our launch in September the 17th to be exact. Go to wpopradio.com for more information. Vendors, if you have a product you want to sell, or if you want to advertise your product, you can set up a table for $25. Email us at wpopradio578@gmail.com. That's wpopradio578@gmail.com. Or again, like I said, go to our website at wpopradio.com, or you can go to the RH3show.com. Again, know that I love you for real, and I'm out of here. Love y'all. Peace.
I gotta praise because he set me free. Like that he paid free me at Calvary. I'm gonna dance and there's no stopping me. Don't ever change cause I got victory. So go ahead and praise him cause he's been so good. Give him all the glory like you know you should. Don't worry about them haters, they can't stop you if they could. So go ahead, you praise him like you would. I know I gotta praise him now, praise him cause he called me to switch. Go ahead, cause I know I gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise the Lord, praise him cause he called me to switch. I know I gotta praise him now, praise him cause he called me to switch. Go ahead, cause I know I gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise the Lord, praise him cause he called me to switch. Praise him cause he called me to switch. Come and praise the Lord. Praise him cause he called me to switch.
You are listening to WPOP 105.7, your number one inspirational source for heart and soul music.